or the ancient coloring
back to
is because you can
instructions?
see the plaid a little bit better.
Right, okay.
The darker tones are a little harder to see.
Right.
Dress, a good portion of the time, has a predominant white stripe in it somewhere.
Okay.
Not always,
Now, when you say dress, do you mean
just color. That's what
you
this-
don't mean get
that's-
dressed up to go out?
No, that's just what the Scottish
Oh,
Woolen Mills call it.
This is okay.
Yeah, so I
Now,
mean,
is all the material the same? I mean, obviously, are the you know how you buy sheets and there's like certain
weight
no,
of fabric
what do you
or
call it when you're
Threads,
buying a sheet?
so many threads.
So many threads
yeah
per.
yes.
Are all these threads the same or is it different?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference between the mills, but in general, if you looked at modern McDuff in Loch Erin and you looked at modern McDuff in House of Edgar or Strathmore, it's gonna look like, you'll know the pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are the names of just the mills that you get your stuff from now.
Correct. Most of the time,
And they're-
Loch
are they
Erin, House of
ancient?
Edgar.
Are they ancient mills? Have they been along?
No, the oldest one would probably be commercially Wilson's and Sons of Bannockburn, which was in the late 1700s, early 1800s, and that's no longer around.
Okay.
But they set the pattern for the rest.
Yeah.
Most of the time before then, the weaving would have just been done locally, and you were at the mercy of whatever color dyes, vegetable dyes, animal and mineral dyes that the weaver would have had access to.
Right.
It wasn't until we had chemical dyes later that we get such.
So it wasn't really standardized. I mean,
No.
because they didn't have standard
No,
materials.
It wasn't, and anybody that tells you otherwise is trying to.
They make
Well,
you
it could have
think
been
that.
standardized. It wasn't like they were in the Industrial Revolution where they could mass produce.
It's not even standard now. A red from Loch Erin is going to look a little different than the red from House of Edgar or Strathmore or Dalgleish, which is one of the few, I don't want to say boutique type of weavers. They do a lot of custom weave. That red's going to look different for there too.
Right.
And even the weave is going to be a little bit different. The actual tartan is going to be a little bit different. So it's as close as they can set it in stone, they do, but that is no guarantee that that's exactly what it's. And then you have all kinds of variations, all kinds. I mean, just look at the Stuart tartans. There are just tons of variations on any of them. So I mean, McDonald, for example.
Right.
I think we have swatches of 14 different, and that's not all of them. So there's a lot of. I mean, it's just people love color, so that's.
Yeah, I have a friend. Her name is Kennedy, and when she was researching what would be her husband's heritage, somehow she figured out how Kennedy was actually pronounced back in, I guess in Ireland. I remember her telling me it was Okanaja. Kennedy was pronounced Okanaja.
Holy cow!
Isn't that weird?
I would have never got that. But then, my last name being Hunter, there's actually 9 different spellings for Hunter.
Of Hunter.
Who would have thunk it, huh?
Who would have thought?
So for the
Okay, so the one we just did. Where's my pen? The one we just did was the Fife district.
yes, the
And that
darker
was-
one, and then the
And that
red was the
Kilmartin,
McDuff.
and that would be
Mhm.
the Fife district, and this is the Irish.
That's the Scottish.
No,
This
this is the Scottish.
Correct.
Can I write on this?
You should. That's yours.
This is the Scottish.
Mhm.
All right.
And then this is going to be the Irish. So you've got Fermanagh and Tyrone. Fermanagh looks like
That
this.
is so strange that we've never had these two counties connected to.
Oh,
That's Fermanagh.
You like
it
that?
almost looks purple.
It is. It's lavender.
Purple,
It is.
lavender.
Fermanagh.
And then Tyrone.
Now, you know this book like the
That's
back.
very
I really like
broad,
that.
yeah.
Isn't that
really
gorgeous?
like
that
that.
dark maroon.
That's nice.
And as I say, fun fact, it's made in Scotland. They designed them.
The Irish ones are made in Scotland.
And they designed them.
Oh gosh.
The Scottish designed the Irish.
Well, it's nice that they agree.
And you know what? On some of these, they are so beautiful. They like broke the mold. I just like the Longford. I absolutely love the colors in that.
Wait, is that County Longford?
Yes.
Why does that make? Why does County Longford?
I don't know, Nancy. Road trip.
County Longford. I wish I had my dad's stuff in front of me.
So these are
beautiful.
So
they're
County
beautiful.
Longford is in